Hey there people, welcome back to the channel. My name is Greg, your one and only Corrupted Angel, and today we're talking a little bit about Chroma. He is one of the OG Warframes for me in terms of one of the first ones that I really ended up getting given and getting to use as a prime Warframe. He's been with me for many moons, and as a result I have a soft spot in my heart for him, and today I wanted to make him work in modern Warframe because, well, I know he's not great, and that is kind of my current dilemma with him, is that he's not that great. And I'm sure many of you will rant and rave at me about the fact that I am not efficiently optimizing myself for whatever he's the best at or whatever, right? But hear me out. I want your help with this one. Give me some ideas. This is my initial idea of the build that I want to do with Chroma. I'm going to use Nourish. I haven't got it subsumed yet, so forgive me for that. I will get Nourish on the build eventually, so do not stress, do not waver. It is okay. We are going to get there eventually. But let's get the initial build out of the way, so that way we can have a look at it. So we have Arcane Grace and Guardian for a bunch of health tanking. We've got Vitality for more health tanking, Adaptation for more health tanking. I know that I probably could also do Rolling Guard instead here, but I figure Vitality Adaptation is just going to work the best. I could be wrong. We have Prime Flow, which I am not 100% sure about. I feel like Equilibrium could also sort of fit that spot here. I don't really see anything else super great that could go in here, so I'm gonna probably either swap out this for Equilibrium depending on how much that Prime Flow actually really matters. But otherwise we have a bunch of strength in the form of August Secrets, Blind Rage, and Transient Fortitude. We've got a bunch of duration with Narrow-Minded and Constitution, which is really nice, and we got a little bit of knockback recovery as well, so not too bad. We have Steel Charge for some extra melee damage, as well as the extra mod slot, because obviously it gives us a little bit more than the other the other aura mods. And I think just in general, Chroma can do a ridiculous melee build, so when I get a better melee weapon, I think I'd rather just have this anyway for some extra melee damage. But nevertheless, this is the build. Basically, we're going to try and health tank. We're going to use Vex Armor. We're going to use our second ability as well to try and basically tank as much as possible. So Elemental Ward, Vex Armor. If you don't know how these abilities work, it's pretty simple. Elemental Ward has a various element that you can choose from. I pick Cold. I get 400% armor, a bunch of multiplier on my damage in terms of 8.34 with this build, as well as 69% status chance, so we're really getting those status procs going. We then have Vex Armor to go on top of that for even more armor and plenty of extra damage. The damage and the armor work a bit weird, so basically if you kill things with your melee weapons, you're going to gain armor. If you kill things with your ranged weapons, you're going to gain more damage. Regardless of what you do, though, you're going to be getting some armor thanks to your shields dying, and some damage thanks to your health taking damage, as well as you're just going to be killing things in a mission normally anyway. That's the idea behind it. I know that if I want to invest more in him, Umbral Intensify and also Umbral Vitality could work really well here if I wanted to maybe Former, the Blind Rage, and the Adaptation, or put an Umbral Former in here. I do have a couple of those, but I don't want to invest in this build unless I know it really works at least a lower level, and then we'll push it further if it does work really well. Obviously, Nourish benefits from that duration and strength as well really well, so hopefully this will work out in our favor and do really well. Now, I haven't tested this out at all, so we're going to give it a test run right now on Mott Survival like we always do. I think this is just a fun little test bed, so let's do it. Let's go into Mott Survival. We'll see how we go. I have high hopes for it, because if this does work and we can take considerable damage, I will be a very, happy man, and I would love to hear your thoughts on it. Do you think that this is a fun build as like a weapon platform? Do you think it's worth my time as a weapons platform? I know that there are better ones, but we'll see how it goes. We got the turret as well to help us out, so fingers crossed. I'm a bit sick at the moment, by the way, so I do apologize if I'm not as hyper, not as high energy as I have been. The weather's been a bit miserable. We've had a lot of humidity and heat and rain, and it's just not been the greatest time in the world, but I'm going to give it a good old college try. All right, I think we've got pretty decent... We might have energy problems with this build. I don't know. Like I said, equilibrium might be a better way than flow, but you can let me know down in the comments below what you guys think of the build. I'll quickly do one more hit of Xeneric, and we'll start our run. Alright, let's do it. I have no idea if this is going to work, but we're going to find out. Okay, all our shield's gone. Hit me with it. That's not bad. I just want to see how tanky we really are. Okay, that's pretty good. This is really nice. We're jumping around. We're taking quite a bit of damage, but we're regenning it quite nicely too. There's a lot of bad guys here. If we start getting some damage going too. Alright, now we got our incarnate form. Oh yeah, that's a lot of damage. Okay, I'm liking this already. I really am. This is super cool. Super cool build. I think we could easily mod this for Blast and then have Nourish on the frame, and it would do quite well, I feel. We just got to remember to actually keep the buffs up. But that is already really nice. We're really durable, and I kind of love it. Our energy is actually doing all right. Again, let me know what you think about the idea of perhaps having maybe Equilibrium in here instead. We did take a little bit of damage there. I think maybe Equilibrium might be like just a little bit of a more comfort thing than Prime Flow, especially if we've got Nourish on the build. I know that gives us energy as well, so that could also just help with our energy problems if we have any. But like, I mean, this is already pretty nice. We can reapply Vex Armor. We just can't apply Elemental Ward until it's run out. Unfortunately, I wish we could reapply Elemental Ward as well. That would mean that we would have no cooldown to our abilities all that much, but yeah, I'm loving this build already. I think this is really fun. We're not really having too much trouble surviving. I mean, as is, you saw, we were able to take quite a lot of damage even on that initial spawn full of bad guys, and the damage coming out of this turret is fantastic with all those damage buffs.
Get ready for a capsule.
The arcanes are working overtime to keep us alive. Absolutely wonderful. Okay, I really like this. This is a super fun build. As I mentioned, I'm going to be working on all of my primed Warframes as we go throughout the year, just trying to get more and more of them collected and more of them built. So, oh, look at that recovery time as well from Constitution. We love to see it. Overall, we're going to make a build for absolutely everyone that we have primed, and there will be a video on every single one of them that we have primed as time goes on. And we'll also be doing some videos where we just crack relics and have some fun with some of the boys as we get people on. Hope that you guys have enjoyed all of the content lately. I've been trying to really put a focus and emphasis on Warframe and get you guys some really fun content, and hopefully just come up with some fun builds. I do have a couple builds that I want to try when I get some new Warframes as well. I've got a Speed Nether build that I really want to try that will potentially rival my Mirage build. I also have the Dante Nether combo as well, using the Black Flame and whatnot as well. That'll be a lot of fun. But we've got a bunch of other stuff. I've got so many helmets that I want to try and get. Grendel and Site09 are two of the ones that I'm going to be looking to obtain as quickly as possible, just because they are two really interesting builds. One is for my Banshee, and then Nourish is wanting to go on quite a few frames. I know that it's a bit overdone, the whole Nourish build, but I think it just worked so well on this particular situation as well. Those orange crits are looking really nice. The damage is quite good. Those overguards are a bit scary, but I don't think that's necessarily that big of a deal. This is such a comfortable build. As you guys are probably aware at this point, I am a comfort gamer when it comes to this game. I will always prioritize comfort over anything else, and my god, is this not one of the most comfortable builds I have gotten the pleasure to play. Wow, I really love it. I'm super happy with it. I have no idea if this is good, but it feels pretty good, so that's all that matters to me. If you want to try this build out, definitely do so. See what you think. Let me know how you feel about it. Tell me if there's any maybe companion combos as well. I mean, I've got a companion that's giving viral procs out as well. I've got definitely a very good reason to get blast on this weapon, I think. Instead, I think that would also be a pretty effective choice. Oh, what did I die to? I think that was the assassin. Because I had all my buffs, did I not? That assassin, I think, one-shot me. I still need to understand the difference between all the assassins. I feel like I'm doing something wrong with them, because I never know how to deal with them. Sometimes they just die instantly, and then other times I die instantly, and I never know why. But maybe you guys can help me out with that one, and let me know why I just imploded there. Again, apologies to everyone that is maybe a bit more of a perfect optimizer or Giga Chad mega gamer that knows how every interaction works. I'm still getting back into this game, and I'm still learning a lot with you guys and learning a lot with everyone else in the community. So obviously, just understand it does take some time for me to get the hang of things, and I have had some fantastic tips in the comments from a lot of people that want to have me try certain things, and I'm definitely going to consider certain weapons that they've suggested and certain companions that they've suggested as well. I know that some people said Shade Prime would be a cool one to try out, and I think that'll be a lot of fun too, so definitely going to be looking into those. I do read absolutely every single comment, and I like to listen, and I'm open to learn. So if you're willing to give me constructive criticism and not be a total douchebag in the comments and be like, you're trash, I will probably listen to you, and I will genuinely take your feedback into consideration, because I want to learn, I want to get better, and I want to just keep improving, so that way I can make even more fun content for you guys in the future. So forgive me for my skill issue, but I am criminally debuffed with skill issue and will probably be so for quite some time. Nevertheless, I appreciate all the support, and you guys are amazing. 5 or Mr. Sillyman Vort. Well, I mean, I did kind of kill you, Mr. Vort. You don't need a monologue to me. Ow. Oh, the Constitution getting back up so quickly is, like, really nice, though. I'm not gonna lie, that is so nice. Obviously, you know, I could be a mega gamer that has Prime sure-footed on every build, but I'm not gonna be that kind of a content creator. I want these to be somewhat relatable builds. Somewhat relatable builds. Again, obviously, not everyone has a full set of these arcanes, but hey, if you do, by all means. I've heard a lot of people though mention that getting arcanes is now a lot easier, thanks to those arcane dissolutions and the Zariman. I think it is. The Zariman gives you a crap load with the certain game mode, one of the void game modes. So if you get a boatload of arcanes doing Steel Path, Void, whatever it is, you can probably dissolution a lot of them into the fun arcanes that I've got on now. Or I just walk through another fire. Amateur move, rookie mistake. Flame me in the comments. Absolutely flame me in the comments. This guy walked into a nullifier bubble. Get him. No, but seriously, you guys are amazing. I appreciate it. Alright, are we good to, like, bail now? I feel like we're good to bail now. We've done 10 minutes. We've shown it off enough. I think that that's pretty good. We only died once, and that was to the John Scaryman assassin that I still don't know how it functions because I'm bad at this game. But outside of that, I feel like this build was a success. Let me know what you think, and I'm sure we can keep improving this build once we get Nourish on there. Nevertheless, massive shout out to you all. I'm not even going to bother with the mission. I don't mind. Hope that you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much. We've done the test that I wanted to do, and that's all that matters. If you guys are unaware, I'm going to be uploading more and more of these kinds of videos where we just go through a build, have some fun, showcase it, and enjoy it. I know that I've gotten suggested a build for Necros by a lovely viewer, but I unfortunately don't have some of those arcanes, so I can't quite give that build a whirl yet. But if I do get them in the future, I will definitely give it a go. So hopefully you all enjoy the video. I will see you much so in the next one. If you want to come say hello, chat, and just have a good time, by all means, check out my Twitch. I am live every single day, and more importantly, I'm playing War Thunder. I'm a War Thunder partner. I'm a content creator for that game. So if you haven't and you want to give it a go, by all means, I can answer any questions. It's a free-to-play game. Go get into it, have some fun, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!